How's it going, everybody? Pint Sights, Shadow Games Report. Doing part 3 of Borderlands 3 tonight. Oh. Too many frauds in this world, man. Too many fake people. Too many people that say that they're one thing, but they do the opposite of those representative values. I honestly can't stand it. I'm not here to whine, though. Actually, I kind of want to be positive. I want to be positive if that's possible. This music's pretty positive. Alright, I think I'm almost ready. I literally just came in the door, so still like getting situated. I still got food sitting over there. Alright, it's gonna be a good night, y'all. It's gonna be a good night. Got some good, bad, and interesting news. I think that covers pretty much the blanket of it all. Got some of that every day, I guess. Sometimes we miss it, though. Lots of news, though. I don't want to waste too much time. We're going to do about 30 minutes to an hour of news. Before we get into the game, let's do it. RFK clashes, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. clashes with senators in health reform firestorm. DOJ considers firearm ban for transgender individuals amid mental health row. Dearborn Heights police launch first U.S. Arabic uniform patch. Interesting. That's the first time I've seen that story today. Their first U.S. Arabic uniform patch. That will be interesting to see. DeSantis wins appeal to keep Alligator Alcatraz open. I didn't think that was going to last too long anyways. Any of the stuff that's trying to shoot down, immigration enforcement, it's all just going to be temporary blocks. I don't think they have a lot of authority. It's just really, to me it's theater, but it might be stalling things slightly, but only by a few weeks maybe, if that. So it's just like, why even try? Why even try? I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music so we can focus on the news. I don't know, man. I don't know. The news was kind of like vibing tonight. Maybe I'll keep it on lower. I'll keep it on but low. How about that? I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's kind of good tonight. Alright. I changed my mind quick. DeSantis wins appeal to keep Alligator Alcatraz open. I'm still kind of curious. Does it flood often? Or if that was a fake story? There was a story a few weeks ago saying that, like, after the first few days that it opened, it already had flooded. Trump slams 50% tariffs on India over trade Russia links. Did I say slams? I meant slaps. Trump slaps 50% tariffs. I'm starting to notice that sometimes I'll read something different than what I'm reading on the screen. So hopefully you guys catch me if I ever say the wrong word. Trump to sign executive order renaming Pentagon the Department of War. For some reason I think this might have some spiritual significance to it. Something that goes, I don't know, a little bit beyond what is public right now. It could be this supposed spiritual war that a lot of people have claimed for a while that is going on. But it's just strange because there's just always contradicting narratives with a lot of those people that claim that. And it is pretty evil that, well, I mean, it's not like we've really gotten rid of any of these people. I mean, unless there really are actors out there portraying certain people whenever they're not actually them. And what I'm referring to, there's this weird theory that, you know, a lot of these corrupt people have already been arrested, you know, different elites, maybe even Epstein, or, you know, because, I mean, some people don't even think that he's actually dead. You know, maybe now he was actually taken out and actually killed by someone else. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying that, you know, there's this weird theory out there that I guess different government Earth Alliance officials have already taken out different globalist elite throughout the world, and they did it years ago, apparently. And we're just seeing out some weird theater being played out, and most of these people are just actors now. You know, you can believe whatever you want to. I personally think that's a little too far of a stretch of a narrative. Possibly a fraudulent narrative to throw off the true narrative of, you know, we are living in the present, and maybe we are about to see a lot of that justice and for the real people. That's what seems more realistic to me. And I tend to be more practical. I don't tend to float off into some fairyland world into my spiritual beliefs. I actually try to justify my spiritual beliefs within scientific beliefs, believe it or not. And I know a lot of spiritual types will hate me for that, but you have to base your beliefs within truth, or else what do you believe in? I think there's a lot of frauds out there. I think there's a lot of people that don't understand that being true is a little bit more divine, and they'll just go out of their way to lie for their own theory. And, you know, you kind of need to do a lot of inner searching to kind of figure out what I mean by that. So, you will have to do that on your own. And that is what I teach a lot of the time when it comes to anything spiritual. You know, it's everybody's independent, individual journey, you know, their spiritual journey. And you get to believe in what you want to. And some people believe in bad things. And a lot of times, you know, whenever people seek out religion, they're trying to seek out something that's good. But sometimes they don't end up there. Sometimes they have those weird people that fraudulently claim to be something that they're not. I think that's something that probably resonates with a lot of people. I grew up Protestant Christian. I've adapted my beliefs a lot, you know, since I was little. You know, I still carry a lot of the same beliefs, but at the same time, they've been adapted to my own individual journey. And everybody's on that journey. They have their own theories, they have their own beliefs. I just learned tonight that there's 33,000 different denominations of Christianity, at least that are known of, and there's actually probably more than that. 33,000 on planet Earth. Different individuations, individual conglomerations of Christianity. I know it's a lot. So, all these weird people in the world that think that it's all just one way, I'm sorry. You're on your own spiritual journey, and you believe something different than probably your parents do. You know? Like, you probably argued with your parents at some point over different religious aspects. And, you know, they'll argue for their half, and you'll argue for your half, and neither one of you will ever agree. So just realize that you're always going to hit that wall, just because it really is your own individual journey. But I'll sum it up right there. Trump administration sues Boston over sanctuary limits on immigration cooperation. And, you know, I mean, maybe I'm wrong about this whole spiritual war or whatever, but it is interesting people pointing out the symbolism within Washington, D.C. You know, the weird pentagram or at least it's a broken pentagram in Washington, D.C. Apparently the star symbol is actually, you know, a positive symbol if it's complete. But if it's broken the way that it is in D.C., it's actually an evil symbol. At least that's the theory, or that's the, you know, broad belief right now. I've seen it in a lot of different journalist circles, especially conservative circles, that it makes me want to talk about it a little bit. But maybe Trump is trying to defeat some kind of weird, crazy, evil cabal. I mean, it's really not that hard to believe with all the shit that we've seen over the past few years. So, anyways, let's keep on moving on. U.S. Appeals Court rejects Trump bid to restore passport policy targeting transgender people. Talk about frauds. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, and I want people to live free and do their own thing. And if you want to pretend to be a girl, you know, I have no problem with you doing that. But why don't you just call yourself transgender? And you can pretend to be a girl on your own. You know, it's your own individual journey, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put it on everybody else. And see, that's the problem with a lot of, like, culty religions. They'll try to, you know, fraudulently put their version of reality onto you. And they'll try to be authoritative and control you with it. And, you know, try to take your money or whatever. I mean, or at least ask for it. But, you know, a lot of times whenever people go to a church, I mean, hell, like when I was a kid, I thought I was giving money to God. And I feel really stupid for thinking that when I was a kid. Because I seriously thought that. I was like, we're giving money to God. You know, no one else is taking this. Like, I used to think that. And it's really stupid, and I get it, yeah. But, kids will think the darndest things. But at the same time, you always believed that that function was always something good. And just remember that just about anything can be fraudulent. You know, I try to be as real as possible on this channel. I've actually been very open with a lot of people online lately just because, you know, I feel like people were like kind of suspicious about me. And, you know, a lot of times to clear up any kind of suspicion about you, you have to talk about yourself. You have to reveal certain things about yourself. You might even have to show your face if you want people to trust you online. There's actually still quite a few people that try to connect with me, but I won't really try to connect with them because there's nothing interpersonal about them that I know about. You know, you have to show and reveal things about yourself to be trustworthy. And if you just become this weird foreign thing, you know, it's just kind of like, I can understand why anybody would become suspicious. But I do try to be open about myself. And, yeah. Not to linger. Let's keep moving. Delaware judge finds law prohibiting gun purchases by people under age 21 is unconstitutional. I don't think so. I don't think there's an age limit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's an age limit. Which is also kind of weird to say. I mean, it's not like I want people under 18 to purchase firearms, but, I don't know. I mean, if Delaware wants to do that for people under 21, I don't really care. It's really not that much of a difference. I mean, hell, like, I'm one of those weird people that want to raise the alcohol age to 25 just due to brain development, you know? And I think it would be good for college kids. They'd probably drink less. They'd have less access to those things. And police probably should crack down on those things again. Oh yeah, by the way, I got pulled over on the way home tonight. He said I was speeding. I don't think I was, though. I just kind of, you know, said, oh, I was? You know, acting dumb. He didn't give me a ticket, but, I don't know. I just kind of want to point it out for a second, because it was kind of odd. He, didn't turn on his lights until, like, well after I'd already passed him. And, like, what's crazy is, like, he was sitting at the intersection that I was turning into. and he claimed that I was going that speed, but I was slowing down the entire time to turn. So it just contradicts what he said. Because, I mean, I'm slowing down the entire time, but, like, he didn't put on his lights until I'd already passed him. I had my turn signal on. You know, I did everything correctly, in my opinion. But he decided to pull me over anyways. I decided not to challenge him, and I think that's probably what, you know, got me free. And it's kind of interesting to think about strategy whenever you get pulled over, but, you know, if you don't want to get a ticket, you might want to be nice. You know, something about being Christian, or holy for that matter, is actually trying to act out those values. You know, that's one thing I don't like about fraudulent Christians. You know, I call them fake Christians all the time. They won't act out the same values or behavior of Jesus. You know, that's who they follow. So, like, you have to act out the values of a particular faith if you actually believe in it. And, you know, there's too much of focus on I'm a sinner and God will forgive me mentality within Christianity. And it allows people to trip over that, you know, that fault line too much. But also, too, like, another thing with Christians is that they never really integrate a lot of their darker, I guess, tendencies in their personality. They never really understand it. They never really tried to understand it. They try to avoid it, actually. And that's part of the reason that they keep continuing to make mistakes or sin or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I think about these things quite a bit. Like, I mean, obviously, I probably sound like a crazy philosophical nerd, just like psychologically analyzing everything all the time. But I mean, you kind of have to if you want to understand something. Like, if you want to be just, I don't know, you want to get the fullness of an idea, you have to really, really dig into it and understand all the moving pieces, you know, why certain things work and why certain things don't work. I don't know, I feel like I'm in a good place in my life when it comes to understanding, I guess, how things are functioning. Like, just feel like you get to that certain age in your adulthood and you're just like, okay, these things are starting to make sense to me, and it's starting to make sense why other people don't understand certain things. You know, it's just like layers and layers of adding a good method for knowing, for knowledge. I like it. You got to build those systems for yourself, though. You know, you got to learn. You got to want to learn. You got to build yourself. You got to evolve. I actually took off some of the health stuff I had for the channel, and that's just because I kind of want to talk about it a little bit more, rather, you know, scrolling on the little vertical scroll bar that I have on my screen. I'd rather talk about it. But anyways, we are going to get into some of the videos, so I don't bore you too much with my talking and ranting about the spiritual realms. And, you know, like, I mean, there's interesting talk about just certain things, like the pentagram being evil, you know, the Star of David being the Star of Solomon, Star of Remphan, or, you know, whatever else you want to call it. Seal of Solomon, I'm sorry. Some people will say it's evil, some people will say it's good. You know, the Nazi symbol is considered evil by a lot of people now. But, like, it used to be a peace symbol by the Indians. Like, the actual Indians. Not Native Americans. Alright, let's get into some of these videos. I don't know if I want to talk about this chick. She's a Democrat. She was speaking at the Epstein conference. Let's see. Her supporter, Gloria Alfred. She was a Hillary Clinton supporter. Speaking at the Epstein press conference, called on people to stop using the word pedophile. From Shadow of Ezra. This is from yesterday. think I might have covered this briefly. She insists the term is inappropriate, and she says she uses predators or child molesters instead. To me, like, there's a equal cringe factor for every word except for predators, because I guess I'm a sci-fi nerd and I watch Predator. I mean, actually, I think of an animal. The first thing I think of whenever I see the word predator is an animal, but or like a wolf or something. I don't think of a pedophile actually, but child molesters, that's obviously a given. That's the first thing you think of. I mean, child molester or pedophile, those are equally offensive. Predators, not so much, but it still works. I don't know. Say what you want to. Don't listen to her. She's a Democrat. That's kind of like the go-to right now. She's a Democrat. Don't listen to her. Pfizer is doing damage control after President Trump demanded their COVID vaccine data is shown to the public. Pfizer says they'll post additional information and studies by the end of the month. Why the end of the month? Post them now. From yesterday, Tim Burchett, President Donald Trump wants to sign a bill banning individual stock trading by members, but does Congress have the guts to pass it?
This body has been enriching itself on the taxpayer's dime. Dadgummit, it's got to stop.
Dadgummit.
Sign a bill banning stock trading for members of Congress that passed. I think the real test is going to be whether Congress has the guts to stand up and do what's right. And I'm proud of all these people up here. I don't agree with them, some of these people on anything. If they told me, if Cortez told me the sun was coming up tomorrow, I'd go out and check it out. But she's my buddy, and I'm proud to stand up on the stage with that. And now I'll introduce my friend Cortez. Come up and speak. Thanks, Cortez.
Thank you, Tim.
This body has been enriching itself on the taxpayer's dime, and dadgummit, it's got to stop. The president's already said he would sign a bill banning stock trading for members of Congress that passed. I think the real test is going to be whether Congress has the guts to stand up and do what's right.
Oh yeah, it was only 40 seconds. I like Tim Burchett. He's from Tennessee. I think he's from the Knoxville region. I don't really know exactly where he's at, to be honest, but I know he's out in East Tennessee. Alrighty. Well, we got the CDC. A lot in the news lately. RFK Jr. battles senators over CDC reforms and vaccine shifts. On September 4th, RFK Kennedy Jr., as U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, faced a heated Senate Finance Committee hearing over his proposed CDC reforms and COVID-19 vaccine policy changes. He defended firing officials and reclassifying vaccines, citing alarming CDC data that 76.4% of Americans now have chronic diseases, up from 11% in the 1950s, and blamed environmental toxins and institutional failures. Democrats, including Senators Elizabeth Warren and Ron Wyden, accused him of politicizing health and restricting access, while Republicans offered mixed praise, highlighting deep partisan divides in U.S. health policy, sparking calls for accountability amid widespread social media backlash. Gillian Anderson is saying, or at least retweeting, that RFK must resign. Publicist, producer, and strategic comms. Strategic comms of who? Christ is King. Interesting. Talk about a fraud. I don't know. I mean, oh, wait. Oh, whoa. And this is how I know RFK is doing a good job. Okay, never mind then. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry. Let me call the Democrats a fraud here. because I was reading this wrong. I thought she was agreeing with Democrats for a second. She is not doing that. Gillian Anderson says, and this is how I know RFK is doing a good job. Because the Democrats said RFK Jr. must resign. Okay, well, I feel stupid now. I'm going to retweet her post. I'm sorry, Jillian. You're sweet. I'm trying to be nicer, guys. I'm trying to be nicer. I've realized I've kind of been a little bit of a jackass over the past, well, probably most of my life, but definitely the past few years. But I mean, the world's been crazy. I think people have been a lot worse than me, to be honest. I think I've actually been pretty sane about it, but others would definitely disagree, depending on who you talk to. Most Americans probably want those 1,000 HHS workers to resign. That's from Rep. Eli Crane. David Mansdorfer? Bro, where do y'all come up with these names? I mean, probably other cultures and stuff, but either way. Over 1,000 HHS staff want RFK Jr. gone. Why? Because he's exposing the failures they don't want to talk about. These are the same employees who locked down America, closed schools, and pushed mandates that divided families and communities. Senator Kennedy is driving the Make America Healthy Again agenda, phasing out toxic food dyes, treating autism as a true public health emergency, overhauling FDA's broken safe loopholes, cleaning up infant formula, and rewriting the nation's dietary guidelines. That's real reform and leadership, and that's why RFK Jr. remains one of the most popular and trusted cabinet secretaries in the administration, because he is fighting for the health of America's families. Holden Collada, I don't know. Dr. Robert Malone just revealed the CDC is about to revisit the entire childhood vaccine schedule. Everything is on the table.
What will you and the committee be doing so that you fully respond to and vindicate what the president wants on vaccine transparency?
Okay, again, the caveat, this is my opinion. I don't represent the CDC or the ACIP or the U.S. government, but our answer from the ACIP and the subcommittee will drop, to the best of our ability, given the short timeline, on September 18th and 19th at the upcoming ACIP meeting. So you will see what our recommendations are going forward relating to these products, and then the mission space that we have managed to squeeze includes revisiting the entire pediatric schedule, insisting on data for vaccine interactions, insisting on control data, addressing these issues such as the appropriateness of immediate afterbirth vaccination with hepatitis B vaccine, the importance of and the appropriateness of the current vaccine schedule for the human papillomavirus vaccine, and really everything else is all on the table.
I refuse to sign into something unless I can stand behind it with scientific certainty. That doesn't make me anti-vax, it makes me pro-science. Is that what he says in the video? Don't quote your video.
We have to acknowledge that there was a cause. We acknowledge that there was a benefit. We can't quantify either one because of the data chaos at CDC. And that's all I'm saying. And they think I'm being evasive because I won't make a kind of a statement that's almost religious in nature. Did it save 1 million lives? Well, there's no data to support that. Or maybe data, there's no study, that there's modeling studies, there's faulty data. I'm not going to sign on to something if I can't do it to a scientific certainty. It doesn't mean that I'm, anti-vax. It just means I'm pro-science. We have to acknowledge that there was a
Still be lying if the American people hadn't gotten their way. It's my internet.
We were lied to about everything. We were lied to about natural immunity. We were lied to about, we were told again and again the vaccines would prevent transmission, they'd prevent infection. It wasn't true. They knew it from the start it wasn't true because that's what the animal studies and the clinical trials showed. We were told that there was science behind cloth masks. The CDC allowed the teachers union to write the order closing our schools, which hurt working people all over the country, and then pretend it was science-based. We were lied to about everything.
I love it, man. I love just the bare truth. Oh, you can hate it all you want to, but I love it whenever it's just laid down real thick. You can't ignore it, you can't refute it. And everyone that hates it just has to sit there and cringe while it's spoken. Democrats are now calling for HHS Secretary RFK Jr. to resign. Let's show him our support. It's from Gunther Eagleman. These are just all of the top tweets for this particular subject. All the top performing, I would assume. Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock. Frankly, I've seen enough. Secretary Kennedy should be fired immediately. Who's this guy? Senator for Georgia. Pastor for Ebenezer Baptist Church. Ebenezer, I'm sorry. Pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church. Secretary Kennedy should be fired immediately. He's destroying the agency responsible for keeping diseases like measles and Ebola under control. This is deadly serious. This seems like the top performing post from RFK right now. 22,000 reposts.
We are the sickest country in the world. That's why we have to fire people at CDC. They did not do their job. This was their job to keep us healthy.
Thank you.
And I need to fire some of those people to make sure this doesn't happen again. We are the sickest country in the world. That's why we have to fire people at CDC. They did not do their job. This was their job to keep us healthy.
Thank you.
And I need to fire some of those people to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I think we should fire the entire federal government. I think it's so rotted that we literally just need to clear out entire departments, and or maybe just a slow replacement, just like they tried to do to us, allegedly. Just a slow replacement, or let's give them care packages or whatever it is. Pensions, whatever, just give them money and tell them to go away. I mean, if we have this weird fake system where we can just create money out of thin air, just do that, and then we'll cancel the Federal Reserve, and then everybody's money is worthless, and then we replace it with somebody else. I mean, because, it really is worthless. There's nothing to back it up besides maybe oil, but I don't think that's necessarily the same thing. I've never really understood that connection. Because people will say there's the petrodollar, but at the same time, I've heard a lot of that has already kind of been replaced, and, if we don't have that, then what are we really doing? And I've also heard that we just create money digitally outside of the Federal Reserve too, which makes it even more crazy, and it just makes it even more okay, why can't we just use that other fake system to fuel the real system, since that's fake too? and like pay off our debt. I mean, that would seem logical, but nobody's going to use the logical method. I'm sorry. I'm one of the few people in the world that actually uses logic, guys. I just want to let you know. I mean, there's like 2 or 3, but I'm definitely one of them. Weapons. Pfizer boss on camera. Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla described the COVID shots as weapons. When we have these weapons in our... Oh wait, okay, let me, I just want to let him say it because he's about to screw up bad.
And the life sciences sector is composed by the private, but also the academia. As we saw the example AstraZeneca, Oxford, for example. So we saw other examples. Us with BioNTech, for example, that was with a biotech company. And, but also reminded of us when we have these weapons, these weapons, in these tools, we must find ways that they reach all, and not only those that they can.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's one of the worst Freudian slips I've ever seen in my life.
And the life sciences sector is composed by the private, but also the academia. Wow. As we saw the example AstraZeneca.
Well, good emphasis on Jim Ferguson for putting out that video. A good British reporter, I want to say. Journalist, maybe. Ambassador for Advance UK. I don't know what the fuck that means. Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, this is kind of funny. I have to go grab my food anyways, so yeah, enjoy this. John Kennedy, everyone.
Mr. President,
this really happened.
This is a photograph of the alien from the movie Alien. This is what you could end up looking like if you eat some of the raw, frozen shrimp being sent to the United States by other countries. Now, let me tell you what I'm talking about. In late August, the FDA found that raw frozen shrimp from Indonesia was being sold in Walmart. Specifically in Walmart stores in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, Mississippi, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Texas, and West Virginia. It was being sold under the Walmart label called the Great Value label. If you eat it, how could you end up looking like the alien in the Alien? Because the shrimp was radioactive. I kid you not. It had a radioactive isotope in it called cesium-137. It'll kill you. Even if it doesn't turn you into the alien if you eat this stuff, I guarantee you'll grow an extra year. That was bad enough. Obviously, the FDA issued a recall. A few days later, it happened again. The FDA and NOAA, which I'll talk about in a second, found that there were 26,460 packages of shrimp cocktail and 18,000 bags of frozen cooked shrimp being sold once again at Walmart and at Kroger's throughout the United States, containing the same radioactive isotope. How could this happen in America? This is unconscionable. I'll tell you how. Because that shrimp from other countries which don't abide by the same rules that we abide by in America, which if you eat it will may turn you into the alien, and at a minimum will cause you to grow an extra ear. It's not being inspected. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be inspected by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. We call it NOAA. It's part of the Department of Commerce. And yes, they're inspecting some of it, about 1%. On a good day, 2%. The United Kingdom inspects 50% of the foreign seafood coming into its nation. Even China does a better job than the United States of America. This is unconscionable, Mr. President.
Okay. Let's see if there's any other juicy videos that I missed in here. There's quite a bit to this RFK stuff today, so I'll make sure I hit most of it. But all of this is health related, so.
CDC failed that responsibility miserably during COVID when its disastrous and nonsensical policies destroyed small businesses, violated civil liberties, closed our schools, caused generational damage in doing so, massed infants with no science, and heightened economic inequality. And yet all those oppressive and unscientific interventions failed to do anything about the disease itself. America is home to 4.2% of the world's population, yet we had nearly 20% of the COVID deaths. We literally did worse than any country in the world. And the people at CDC who oversaw that process, who put masks on our children, who closed our schools, are the people who will be leaving. CDC failed that responsibility miserably.
Okay. Keep on moving through this. I don't feel like reading all this stuff. He's probably going to say it too in the video.
This morning, I got the latest numbers from CDC that 76.4% of Americans now have a chronic disease. This is stunning. When my uncle was president, it was 11%. 1950, it was 3%. Today, it's 76.4%. 8 out of 10 of our kids cannot qualify for military service. This is a national security issue. When my uncle was president, we spent $0 on chronic disease. Today, we spend $1.3 trillion. It's the biggest cause, it's increasing. And all of the arguments that Republicans and Democrats have about single payer, Obamacare, or the various ways to allocate the health dollars, they're all like rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. If we don't end this chronic disease, we are the sickest country in the world. That's why we have to fire people at CDC. They did not do their job. This was their job to keep us healthy.
Thank you,
And I need to fire some of those people to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Are you aware that one of the people you put on the panel, Dr. Robert Malone, claimed that the commonly used mRNA vaccine, quote, causes a form of AIDS and can damage children's, quote, brains, their heart, their immune system, and their ability to have children in the future? Yes or no, Mr. Kennedy?
And Dr. Malone is one of the inventors.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Were you aware that he had that view when you appointed him to this panel?
Dr. Malone is one of the inventors. As I said, Dr. Malone is one of the inventors of the mRNA vaccine, so he knows a lot more about it than I do.
Mr. Chairman, that statement is not true that Dr. Malone made. Are you aware that one of the people you put on the panel, Dr. Robert Malone, claimed that the commonly used mRNA vaccine, quote, causes a form of AIDS and can damage children's, quote, brains, their heart, their immune system, and their ability to have children in the future? Yes or no, Mr. Kennedy?
And Dr. Malone is one of the inventors.
Yes or no? Yes.
All the evidence is transparent for the first time in history, and you were never there complaining when the pharmaceutical companies were picking those people and then running their products through with no safety testing.
You can characterize it any way you want. I quoted them today. What I said was accurate. What you said were lies. You described people moving the Titanic.
Senator, are you saying that the mRNA vaccine has never been associated with myocarditis or pericarditis in teenagers?
I am simply.
Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I am simply trying to say that the people that you have put on that panel, after firing the entire.
You're evading the question.
No, I'm asking the questions here,
You're
Mr.
evading
Kennedy.
that question.
I'm asking the questions,
I
Mr.
asked
Kennedy.
you a question.
I'm asking the questions for Mr. Kennedy on behalf of parents and schools and teachers all over the United States of America who deserve so much better than your leadership. That's what this conversation is about, Mr. Chairman.
Senator, they deserve the truth, and that's what we're going to give them for the first time in the history of that agency.
Do you want to just talk about what you've witnessed in terms of the capture of the agencies that you're now in charge of, the corruption of science, which I believe you just said, that is almost your number one goal, right, is try to bring integrity and credibility back to science, which has been corrupted by the people who pay for it, by federal health agencies being captured by pharmaceutical industries, by big pharma, by big food. I want to give you, I'm sorry, just the last minute to, first of all, defend yourself, but talk about the corruption of science that you're having to deal with and trying to correct.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just tell you one example, and I could sit here and give you thousands. But in 2002, CDC did an internal study of Atlanta and Fulton County, Georgia children, and looked at children who got the MMR vaccine on time and compared those to kids who got them later. So in other words, kids who got them before 36 months and kids who got them afterward. The data from that study showed that Black boys who got the vaccine on time had a 260% greater chance of getting an autism diagnosis than children who waited. The chief scientist on that, Dr. William Thompson, the senior vaccine safety scientist at CDC, was ordered to come into a room with 4 other co-authors by his boss, Frank DeStefano, who's the head of the immunization safety branch, and ordered to destroy that data. And then they published it without that fact. So you know that story, I know that story, and you know of hundreds of stories like that. It happens all the time. We are being lied to by these agencies, and we're going to change that right now.
We're going to be holding a hearing next Tuesday on a study done by a high-integrity healthcare facility that shows, that actually looked at vaccinated versus unvaccinated, very high-quality study. I'm not going to steal the thunder of Aaron Sear, who's going to be testifying on this. I think you're aware of the study that shows the vaccinated population far more prone to chronic illness than people completely unexposed to vaccines. That is just one example of how science has been corrupted by the way, the study was conducted, and when they conducted this, oh no matter what the results are, we're going to release this. They got the results in 2000. It is yet to be released. We're going to enter that in the record on Tuesday. We're going to be holding a hearing next Tuesday on a study.
What you should be doing is honoring your promise that you made when you were looking to get confirmed in this job.
You're going like this.
And that is, you promised that you would not take away vaccines from anyone who wanted them. You just changed the classification of the COVID vaccine.
I'm not taking them away from people, Senator.
It takes it away if you can't get it from your pharmacist.
Well, most Americans are going to be able to get it from their pharmacy for free. most Americans will be able to get it from their pharmacy
no, the
free.
question is everyone who wants it. That was your promise,
I know
Mr.
I didn't.
Kennedy,
I
not
never
mine.
promised that I was going to
You didn't
recommend
promise-
products
Oh,
with which
I'm
there is no
sorry.
indication.
When you said,
And I know you've
vaccines
taken
are working for
$855,000
I'm
from
not
pharmaceutical
going to take them
companies,
away.
Senator.
Did
He's
you
not
hold up
taking
a
it
big
away.
sign saying
Shut
you
up.
were lying when you said that? Because you are the one who said you would not take them away. Now, Senator Kennedy,
What the F?
Secretary, you
want me to indicate a product for which there is no clinical data?
Senator,
Is that what you want?
Yeah. Yeah. That was actually a good way to end it right there. It's a little bit harder while you're watching it, so these clips actually are kind of helpful. This is from the Vigilant Fox, by the way. All these clips.
Dr. Oz, Vinay Prasad.
So you got a few doctors who agree with you, and I'm giving you.
Oh, we got a few doctors.
What you're talking about is there's a big difference, Senator, between established science and the scientific establishment, which has been co-opted by the pharmaceutical
hold on. So you're telling the American people that the American Medical Association, representing hundreds of thousands of people, have been co-opted, and that they should not trust their doctors.
And I'm
the
telling
American
you,
Academy of Pediatrics, and by the way, just for the record, every single Republican, I don't mean to be political here, Mr. Chairman, has received PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. Are they all corrupt as well?
And I'm telling you, the American Heart Association has been co-opted by the food
Everybody but you, Senator. But you know what? When you ran for president, we have a corrupt campaign finance system. Maybe you will agree with me on that. Okay, you were already president, you got a billionaire behind it. You received $300,000 from people, not from the industry, people in it, as I did, from individuals. You corrupt. President Trump got $3 million. Every Republican got corporate PAC money for the pharmaceutical industry. Democrats as well. Everybody is corrupt, but you? Is that what we're looking at? I don't think so. And I think the issue now...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All political theater. Bernie Sanders is one of the biggest frauds of recent history. I mean, the way he literally just handed everything over to Hillary, everybody went along with it. And he totally ran his our revolution thing into the ground. Didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything of significance. One of the biggest disappointments, really. I'll be honest, I was a Bernie bro there for a little bit. It was a very short period because it just, it fell off a cliff real fast, and you're just kind of like, what? Like, I thought he was, against the establishment. Why would he hand everything over like that? I don't know. But I guess we also didn't know how bad things were back then until now. All right. How many more we got of these? All right, 2 more, 3 more. 20 seconds.
Behind me, I know it's going to be hard to see from there. I can barely read it. This is the current CDC recommendations for vaccines for children. On day number 1, they get their first jab, a hepatitis vaccine. By the time they're 18 months, they've had 18 jabs. By the time they get to be old enough to vote, they have 76 jabs. Behind me, I know it's going to be hard to see from there. I can barely...
Jabs is one of those weird buzzwords that definitely does create a negative connotation in the mind. I mean, yeah, I probably only had I don't know, 20 shots in my lifetime or something like that. I really don't know, honestly. I didn't keep track. Maybe between I don't know, 10 and 20, somewhere in there. Is that my level of autism? I'm joking, but you do have to kind of wonder, is it however many that you get is how retarded you are? What's the, I don't know. How do we measure this? Dr. Marshall explained that he doesn't see the point in vaccinating every newborn on the first day of life for hepatitis B.
We don't understand the risk profile because
That's a good point,
vaccines
actually.
are the only medical intervention, medical
Why do they need
device
it so early in life?
or pharmaceutical drug that are exempt from pre-licensing safety studies. And so there are two hepatitis vaccines, and one of them had a safety study that lasted for 4 days on 143 kids for a product that's going to be given to 76 million kids. The risk profile prior to the introduction of the vaccine, the risk of a baby dying from hepatitis B was 1 in 7 million. That means you need to give 7 million hepatitis B vaccines to prevent one death. We don't understand the risk profile because
I think this is the last video right here. After 3 hours of relentless partisan attacks, Senator Mike Crapo, Republican of Ohio, that name, delivered a sharp observation that summed up the entire hearing in just 2 sentences.
I'll just make a couple of very brief personal closing remarks, and then
Somebody's laughing.
I've decided, Mr. Secretary, you know, I said at the outset of this hearing it was going to be some partisan battling going on. That is something that's very obvious to anybody who's paid any attention to what's happened in the last 3 hours.
I can't wait for him to say this.
There were several times that you were cut off or I had to cut you off because we needed to keep moving along. And I'm not suggesting that you need to or should, but if there's anything that you felt you didn't have a chance to say, if you could briefly say it now, or if you would like, you'll have the opportunity to submit written responses to questions, which I'm going to reference in a minute, and you could make any further statements that you would like to make at that point. But
I think I'll have mercy on everybody here and let us adjourn.
all right. Wise choice. I'll just make a couple of...
Okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't watch the whole thing because it was kind of nasty and it was very weirdly performative by the Democrats and Bernie Sanders because he calls himself an independent, but he acts very Democratic. He even gives probably just as good as performances as Democrats. Actually, maybe even better because he did fool me back in 2016. Still not over that one, buddy. I don't think I'll ever get over that one, to be honest. Donald asked me to meet with Zelensky, and I said yes. This is from yesterday. Lord Bebo posted this. So Zelensky wants to meet. I'm sorry, Putin wants to meet with Zelensky. Now, will Zelensky actually want to? I don't know. He's been playing a lot of games from the beginning. He won't hold elections after being called out recently after his recent visit to the White House again. It was a much better presentation from Zelensky, but at the same time, he's still playing games and he's not holding an election. That means he's not legitimate anymore.
Можно. Я никогда не отказывался от этого. Если нет.
And like really, after this war ends, if it does end, if he doesn't hold an election, he might have to be forcibly removed either by Ukrainians or some other source. I don't know who. And honestly, even if Zelensky doesn't want to meet, I don't think Russia taking Ukraine is the worst outcome. I bet a lot of the people would probably even feel more safe under Putin, to be honest. But at the same time, it's already been its own country for, I don't know, what, like 30, 40 years now? I can't even remember. I'll have to look into that, but either way.
Встреча хорошо подготовлена и будет вести к каким-то позитивным, возможным результатам. Кстати говоря, Дональд попросил меня, если возможно, провести такую встречу. Я сказал, да, это возможно.
It's possible.
Если Зеленский готов, пусть приезжает в Москву. Такая встреча.
So he said, he's willing to meet in Moscow with Zelensky. I don't know. I don't know if I would trust even Zelensky to come to Moscow, but he would be under heavy oversight from the Russians. Either way. I didn't mean to get that in there. Russia will supply China with more than 100 billion cubic meters of gas per year in the future. The more cheap gas goes to China, the less goes to Europe. It will be the end of the industry in Europe.
Еще там пару маршрутов, но которые тоже будут увеличиваться. В целом получится свыше 100 миллиардов кубических метров газа.
Thanks, Lord Vibo. One thing I did not do. I'll go back over here for a second. Might even pull up this story too, since that sounds interesting. Dearborn Heights Police launch first U.S. Arabic uniform patch. The Dearborn Heights Police Department of Michigan unveiled the first U.S. uniform patch featuring Arabic alongside English, designed by Officer Emily Murdoch to honor the city's diverse Middle Eastern and North African communities. This optional patch, centered on the Michigan State Seal, aims to promote inclusivity and build trust, but it has ignited online debates over cultural representation and national identity, with supporters applauding the move and critics expressing alarm about assimilation. Charlie Kirk chimed in, thanks to chain migration, Muslims are now a majority of Michigan's Dearborn Heights, named after a Revolutionary War general. Now local police have rolled out the country's first ever police badge with Arabic script. When you get conquered, you get a new language. I'll tell you what, like, if we really have been conquered in some kind of weird fucked up way, I'm just kind of like, this is the weirdest conquering in history. For everybody to just kind of bend over backwards and cuck out. You're a bunch of frauds, I just want to let you know. All those people, all those rednecks that said that they would, rise up if this were to happen, this actual scenario were to happen, would rise up and fight against and do all these things. You're a bunch of frauds. Just want to let you know. But I understand the sentiment. I feel it myself too. So, don't act like you're not in good company in that sense, but at the same time, God, I just wish we had a lot more people out there that wanted to, I don't know, get together and try to discuss these things. But I don't know if people are just kind of scared of each other, or everybody just wants to call each other a Fed and not try to communicate with each other. Maybe we're cut off in weird ways. I don't know. Maybe, hell, like, I see the weird shadow banning censorship on X all the time, to the sense that a lot of my posts will only be shown to like 20 people. And I call it out. Nothing gets better. There will be some posts that, get a little bit better reach for whatever reason, but none of how this works is very clear. It's not a transparent thing. Oh yeah, and X is not, I guess, run by stakeholders anymore. Or it doesn't have stakeholders, it's private corporation. XAI, I believe, is X now, which is still owned by Elon Musk. DOJ weighs gun ban for transgender Americans amid mental health debate. This is kind of a weird gray area. I'm not sure how I feel about this, because I think it does infringe on the Constitution, and also I think that it might open up a new precedent for allowing bans on guns for specific groups of people. I know it's a weird thing to argue right now after there's just been a trans shooting, but that's how a lot of these anti-gun narratives are pushed. There'll be like some big shooting, and then they'll try to ban guns nationwide. And it's just, it doesn't need to happen because, well, we're already in a weird state of trying to deter some type of tyranny. And if we give up our guns, we kind of just allow anything else to happen after that. And COVID was kind of a weird wake-up call for a lot of people. It was a less restrictive tyranny, but it was no doubt an overreach from the government. Without a scratch on my skull. I don't even feel like getting into this. I'm just kind of sick of the torture towards our youth, lying to them, trying to manipulate them to do things like this so they'll screw up their lives. I mean, we could do all the right things for people and give them all the right things that they need to flourish in their lives, but we just decide to do this instead. This is the priority. And it's just insane that so many people went along with it. Retard Finder says mentally ill people should not be able to buy or have guns, therefore trans people should not be able to buy or have guns. I mean, once you put it that way, that kind of makes sense. Isn't that already a thing? Mentally ill people? Let's ask Rock. Trump to sign executive order renaming Pentagon the Department of War. President Donald Trump will sign an executive order adding Department of War as a secondary title for the Defense Department, according to 2 White House officials. Trump's order empowers Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to use the title in communications, as revealed in a White House preview. Trump aims to instill a warrior ethos in the military and has expressed discontent with the current department's name, calling it not bellicose enough. And like I said, there's some people that believe that with it being a pentagon or pentagram or just that shape. Wait, no, pentagram is the star, isn't it? Yeah. Pentagon, which is a pentagon. It's of the shape. Some people say that that particular symbol is evil. I haven't particularly studied that yet, so if it is, I don't know of it being that way, but I know that, the pentagram is evil, and we already talked about that earlier, so I'm not going to get back into it. Critics, including legal and military experts, have condemned the planned rebrand of Represented and Pointless on social media platforms. Oh, critics. Okay, I'm sorry. I totally read that wrong. They condemned the planned rebrand and misrepresented and pointless on social media platforms. I cannot read lately, y'all. Being dyslexic, I don't like reading other things and putting other words in my mouth. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just because sometimes I get bored reading. Alright, what else we got here? Trump slaps 25% tariff on India. Influencer Paola Storm. Trump rallies tech titans and AI health revolution. Oh God, what's this going to be about? Oh, this is fresh news. President Donald Trump hosted a high-profile dinner at the White House, gathering tech executives like Bill Gates. Really? Can we just go ahead and poison him there? I'm just kidding. Kidding. Don't come after me. Kidding. Gathering tech executives like Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Tim Cook, Sundar Pichai, and Sam Altman to discuss AI advancements. These are like all the people I don't want in the same room together. advancements in health and disease eradication. The group focused on leveraging innovations like vaccines and gene editing to cure diseases like polio, HIV, and sickle cell anemia. You know, it's just strange. It's like we got all this shit where we can do this now. It's like, where's the effing discoveries where we can end this stuff? I mean, it's never an end, though. It's never an end. Watch. It's never an end. While emphasizing U.S. leadership in global health, social media reactions were mixed, with some praising the collaboration and others criticizing Gates' involvement, highlighting tensions between tech and politics. From Robbie Starbuck, it's infuriating to see Bill Gates at the White House in a position of honor. I want a future where we stop giving power to evil people like Gates. He is a globalist who hates the America First ideology. His God complex deserves nothing but contempt. Agreed.
Well, I'm in the second phase of my career, giving away all the wonderful money that Satya's good work has helped multiply a lot. But I think the thing that ties my first career that I still spend some time on because AI is so phenomenal, and my second career is innovation, innovating in health in areas like vaccines or gene editing. And the president and I are talking about taking American innovation to the next level to cure and even eradicate some of these diseases. He mentioned polio, which is one that we're close. We don't need new science on that one. For some like HIV and sickle cell, we do need new science, but the U.S. Has the seeds that in the same way that Warp Speed took those seeds and put them together, I think something fantastic can be done. AI for our foundation is that we want a doctor for everyone in Africa through AI. We want farmers to have incredible advice and kids to have a chance to learn. So the work being done by the people at this table is changing the world. It's coming fast, so it's great. We all get together and talk about how the U.S. can lead in this key area and apply it even to the poorest outside the U.S. as well as to our great citizens. So thank you for incredible leadership, including getting this group together.
Boeing Defense plans to replace striking workers with new hires. Boeing Defense plans to hire new workers to replace striking members of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers who assemble munitions, fighters, and other military aircraft in the St. Louis area, the company said in a message to employees on Thursday. I don't know. We'll cover this more tomorrow. I don't want to watch the same Bill Gates video over and over again. So, I'll have more defined videos by then, probably. Okay, is there anything else I feel like talking about? I think I'm pretty good for tonight. I think I got pretty much everything I felt like covering for the most part. What are you doing? That's not what I clicked on. I got the game starting up. 1 second. Put it on screen, guys. Cool. Kill, kill, kill. Game has some good music sometimes. What just happened? There we go. I'm glad that button at least works for my online media. I need to turn it up though. How do I get out of here? I need to go up. Forgot where was that for a second.
Me, as most things do. The Crimson Raiders are bringing the fight to Promethea. Roland would be proud.
Crimson Raiders? Roll out!
How was Promethea?
Great nightlife, lots of critters, but Atlas is getting their arse handed to them.
Help Reese when we can. Right now, we've got to get to Athena. I've got a friend there. Let's see what she knows. Claptrap, type broadcast to Athena. Call sign Sapphire.
Open!
Bad time?
Yeah, kinda. I'm guessing you're calling for the same reason Maliwan's trashing our monastery? Well, I don't have it, but I know where it is. Hey, get here soon or you'll miss all the fun. And by fun, I mean getting bulldozed by corporate murder squad.
She can hold her own until we get there. She's a siren, badass as they come. Hell, maybe we can convince her to join us.
It would be helpful to have another siren on board. Besides you, Lilith. I was still counting you.
Oh, more ladies on Admiral Claptrap's gunship.
I'm looking at the wrong screen.
Look at the claptrap. Booyah!
Set a course for Athena, Spalding.
I want front row seats, man. Hello.
Malawan again. These guys are relentless.
Drop pod's ready when you are, VH. You've got to help Dr. Ace. Hey, recruit. 7 years ago, I started the Claps List service to connect people in need with heroes like you. I forgot. Password. But hey, these requests are only 7 years old, so I bet these people still need help / are alive. There's a doctor named Ace Barron who needs your help. He lost his staff. Head to the Mount Schuler Recovery Center and do the thing. Then we'll both be showered with praise and admiration for our good deed.
Kinda cool.
Right in time for a fight. I'm Maya.
I like the expanded universe now.
A battalion of Malawan troops are
Going to
trampling
other
my home,
planets.
and I'd appreciate some help. You know, killing them.
Oh yeah.
It'll be nice to have someone else here besides my apprentice who hasn't taken an oath of non-violence. Speaking of which...
The hell?
See you soon.
Shit, no ammo. Alright, I need your strategy. What is that, a shotgun? Shit, they're resisting it. Fucking A. That was stupid.
Karmic realignment.
Hold up. Why do they resist that? There's nothing special about it. I don't know. I didn't even change the right gun. Need some ammo. Damn. This one's a lot better. Where's all the ammo? Damn, my controller stopped working. What the hell? Come on, man. That was random. That's some ammo. Oh, I'm almost dead. That's bad. Why is there like nothing around? Kind of stupid. Can't like regenerate. I'm gonna run past these guys because I need to get like some stuff. Yay! I like start up on those things. Oh, faster. Oh. Shit, I got robot dogs. Yeah, man. He almost got me. Alright. I'll trade out this gun for something else. What's this thing do again? Found his weak point. Inventory full. Got a bunch of guns I can't use, man. Is that a shield? What is this? I wish I told me what the hell it is. I think it's a shield. Yeah. Oh wait. Healgasm all over yourself and allies to heal them for 60 on shield break. Do I get healed too? See a magic trick. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna switch if it's not better. Bro, I got too much shit that I can't use yet. Why am I not leveling up? What level am I? Why does it not say right here? What does it tell me? I don't know what level I am. Level 13 mission. I don't know what fucking level I am. Tell me. Get away from me. Okay, so I'm not level 11. It's level 10, so apparently I'm level 10. I'm doing a level 13 mission. How the hell do I level up without... I don't know. Apparently it wants me to do a bunch of side fucking missions. I don't like doing the side quests. I mean, sometimes I do, most of the time I don't. Should I keep going? I don't want to. I already made it this far. What's this thing do? That's just the coolest part of this game is all the... Man, I kinda like it. The first shot. Love it. This thing's I'm gonna kill you motherfuckers. Got him. The thing gonna blow up? What is that? It's gonna blow up. Okay, back up. Where'd the other guy go? Did I kill him? See, you just need the right guns. Everything's fine. One of my new favorite guns. Hey. You bastards. Why do they have to put those people there? What's the significance? Dude, there's like there's dead civilians everywhere. You bitch. Trade it out, won't let me. Longbow grenades teleport to their destinations. I like that. Alright, I need to get rid of stuff because I can't pick anything up. Let's get on my nerves. What was that one gun I didn't like? This one? Well, I think it's because of that enemy. I need to get rid of that. Drop it. Get rid of all the shitty stuff. Grenade. Oh, they stick to the target. It's not a lot of damage though. Alright. That's not what I want. Hold up. I thought it like automatically switched it. Where's it? This one. Oh, I can't use it yet! No! It sucks, man. Oh, I'm like waiting on everything for frickin' level 12. What's that gonna do? Oh shit, here we go. Is she on my side? You're on my side, right? We gotta fight her? I think she's on our side.
So you're kicking ass with the Raiders. Guess Lilith had to replace me eventually. Ready for some more action?
That was a cartoon.
Bar kicking ass, and I'll tell you.
I might ask you out.
Thought so. Follow me. We'll meet up with my apprentice. If she hasn't gotten herself killed. The fragment's sealed inside an Iridian anchor hole. The whole monastery was built around it by monks who think it's sacred. Maybe it is, but right now, it's attracting the wrong kind of attention. I came back from Pandora
Why do people
to
even make
protect this
candles?
place. That was working out pretty good until
Old timey thing. What will they do in the future is a better question.
Stupid pacifist monks! This suppressor trunt is not just a
Tradition,
title,
maybe?
oppression is my profession. Athenas is now property of the Malawan Corporation! No trespassing.
That's Vaughn. Real pain in my ass. So far, he hasn't been able to get into the anchor hole, but let's not rely on his incompetence.
Alright, sorry. I'm holding her up.
Now, look, monks, I know you think I'm doing this because I enjoy terrorizing you, but it's actually to make my big brother proud of me. He's a general, you see, and I got a huge inferiority complex about it, so if I have to burn down your entire monastery to impress him, then so be it, you know? You get it, right? You get it.
Oh. Where's everybody? Keep moving.
Begging for a barrier.
Is he on a fucking bike or something? What is that? Oh, he's on a little hoverboard. Kind of funny. Where did he even come from? Shit. Damn, bro. Shit. Shit. I'm almost dead. Shit. Fuck, that hurt. Hey, hell.
I'll go ahead and take that.
You gotta stop shooting me for like half a second. Ooh, there's so many of them. What, bro? I'm getting attacked from both sides. Getting out of this little hole here so I can straight up and reload, bro. Stop fucking following me, you little bitch! Yeah, reload! Damn. Definitely is a little bit more challenging with the higher level. Fighting a higher level is what I mean. I'm a little low about that. Floating around over there, but I can't get a frickin' shot on it. Yeah, leave me alone, please. Jeez. Some things are strong. You know what? Hit me like right before I shoot. I hate that they all have shields. mean, it kind of sucks. She's still fighting? Where's she at? I don't see her anymore. Yeah. Robot protecting now. Behind me. Are you guys like spawning behind me? Seems like behind me. They're just wrapping around me, I don't know.
Just happy how you saw this going.
Are they gonna keep spawning? Do I need to like go? It seems like it. I don't like games that are like that. There's really much I can do though. What? Oh, my controller stopped working again. Fucking A. Come on, man. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, I won't be moving it. Like, randomly start doing it. Where should I keep going? Moving around.
Coast is clear. When we're not at war, the bells of peace ring all hours of the day and night.
How many guns they got?
Probably finding trouble.
Finding trouble, or causing it. May the six storms protect you.
Oh, he's right. I should check on my apprentice. Ava, are you still guarding the library?
Maya! Hey! Yes, I am definitely at the library because you told me to stay there. Here, because it's where I still am. That was a... gotta go by!
Keeping Ava in one place is
Like holding on to Quicksilver. But that's why I took her in. Either she was gonna get herself killed, or maybe I could train her to, you know,
survive.
Attention, monks of Athenas! This is Captain Trot. Surrender the vault key fragment immediately. We're gonna downsize your stupidly serene planet. That means we're gonna blow it up. God, I love this company. Form and function.
Whoa. Keep coming out the frickin' doors, man. Did I kill him? Yes, I did.
Yeah, Vault Hunter. If you'd been around when the invasion started, we just might have held our own. Now ring the bell. I'm gonna need some iridium to get into the anchor hole. It'll amp up my siren powers. On an extremely related note, you feel about grave robbing?
I'm for it.
Good. There's some iridium hidden in the cemetery. Something tells me Ava's already there. She'll help you out. I've never actually been inside the anchor hole. It's got iridium protections around it, but I think I can get around them. There's a passage in my book of ancient siren techniques. Gonna go grab it, since the library's unprotected, and I'll catch up with you later.
A new chapter in me saga. Let's have a chat, shall we?
He just killed his own guy.
Cool if I take this. Thanks, later.
Emo Ava.
Oh, hey! I was just out here looting corpses. But wait, you're a vault hunter like Maya used to be? Go on adventures, save the universe, kill bad guys?
You're making me sound awesome. I like it.
Yes! That's so freaking cool. I want to die instantly. I'm gonna be a vault hunter too. Or I would be if my been staring at water for like 100 hours. Sorry, just really boring around here. So, go loot this graveyard or what? What you got, Kate? Nothing
Oh, that's correct.
Someone have a bounty? No? Sure.
I can open this tomb up, no sweat. What you got, tomb? You got nothing. Maya says the monks put iridium in tombs, so the dead have some spending money in the afterlife. We'll pay them back later. Like, if we're not all dead. Huh, seems weak. But I know a few more places we can try.
Jeff John here. Again. Why are you statue publishers fighting back? Anyway, I heard you're supposed to be all zen and shit. Stop this rebellion immediately, or I'll reduce your tranquil meditation plan to
Kill these guys and loot them!
Oh.
Here it comes!
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Cover me! I'm moving in!
Got some of these new guns that I can use now. Only got access to one, really? That's dumb. Rubberized. I'm not doing with that. It just bounce all over the place.
Big wretch! Big freaking wretch! Kill it! No mercy! No mercy! It must die!
No grenades, no panic.
It's new. I like it. Oh! I like it. It's got 2 health bars.
Let's get this Iridium's mine.
I am done playing games, monks. Get ready for some divine judgment from me, Trant!
Maya wants to have all the fun fighting off Malawar, but screw that! That Trump guy is the worst, and I want to kick his dick off myself!
Ava, go protect the grain storerooms. Let the Vault Hunter take care of Malawan.
Got it, Maya. On my way. All I ever do is protect archives or storerooms or sacred whatevers.
Huh. Ava really took a shine to you. Might want to check your pockets. She was a stowaway on one of our seasonal merchant ships. We crossed paths. She tried to steal my book, and instead of throwing her off a cliff, I decided to train her as my apprentice. I've got my book and heading your way in a sec. I'm just finishing up some... Die, you corporate bastard! Ancient relaxation exercises. Much better.
Want to think twice next time.
No scope. It landed right next to me. Ow. Fucking A.
Not a pint, but it'll
Kill
do.
me.
And you're dead. Fancy that.
I'm starting to realize that I don't pick up some of this stuff sometimes. I'll run past it too fast or something. Like that. I just ran away too fast. Where am I going? Okay. See, there's like ammo everywhere now.
I am through playing games. Let that game kill the mugs. That'd be awesome.
Don't crawl through, will you?
Man, he had a bunch of guns on him. Load. I gotta stand next to like an extra half second just to make sure I get it. That looks good. Am I level 12 yet? No. I hate how it makes me do math. 17 times 4? What is that, like 60? I know, that's less than that. I don't know. I don't feel like mathing right now. I'm getting rid of this thing. Get rid of these guns that I'm not using. Class mod. I don't think I can use that yet, can I? That was kind of fun. Oh yeah, I can pick it up. Can't use it yet. Man, fucking level 13. No, I'm getting rid of it. What about the other gun? Too high level. I can't believe it doesn't say what level I am on this screen. Guardian rank. Why is that locked until the end of the story? Like, what do I... Where am I supposed to see it at? Am I the only one having that problem? Am I retarded? I don't mind admitting if I'm retarded or not, but I don't see it anywhere. I really don't. Why doesn't it tell you your level? I feel like it only tells you, like, on the first menu screen. Oh, wait. No, it says main mission, level 13. Why doesn't it tell me what my damn level is? Am I blind right now? I've gotta be blind. It has to say it on screen somewhere, right now. I'm just completely blind and I can't see it. Is it in this screen? Or is it in the other screen? Okay, it does tell me right there. Okay, good. So I have to go to the pause screen to see my level. Does that make sense, right? Level 11. Okay, that's good. Enough of that. I shot a frickin' jetpack. Oh, this is cool. Kinda pretty. Kinda Chinesey. It's kinda China-esque. Cutscene. This is a boss battle. Looks like a boss battle. Nice. That was actually kinda cool. Nice entrance. Let's try it. Alright. Ow, that hurt. Fish. Well, I took out my fucking shield, so yeah, that did kinda hurt. Okay. Okay, shoot that thing on his back. No. Stay behind here. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but stay over there. Do I need my fire gun? I think I need my fire gun. Oh man, I gotta fight these guys at the same time? That's not cool. That's really not cool, man. Yeah!
Ferocity is my
Running time, fucking A. Alrighty. Ow! Fucking A, about to die. Any help? I don't know if I'm gonna survive this, guys. I'll last as long as I can. Man, his fucking shields are back up already. I'll get his shields down quick. Only I was level 13. Oh wait, his shield's back down. What the fuck hit me? Yeah, stop coming behind me. What the fucking hell? That's retarded, man. I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, that thing's like following me. What the fuck? Hold on. What's going on right now? I pressed pause. That was weird. But the game really didn't want to pause it for a second. Alright, about 30 more minutes and I'm probably gonna get up. Can you not run into my bullets? Like, would you run the other way, please? That would really help. Give me fucking help! Thank you. What the fucking hell? I'm resisting everything that I throw at him. Yeah, whatever. Bro! Alright, I need like a little guy to shop. You guys come down here, what the fuck? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna give up. Well, like I said, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Dude. I hate these level restrictions on these guns. It's really irritating. It's like the one thing I don't like about Borderlands. I'm like right out of reach of like half the guns that I'm carrying. And I can't like check my level progress. Where the hell is that even at? Shit's retarded, dude. It should be, everything should be on this menu right here. My level, my progress, everything. Like it's not anywhere. Like what the fuck? I've got to be like looking over it somewhere. Because I feel like it's one of the most basic things about a game that you level up in. You tell the progress, you have like a progress bar, tells you when the next level up is. But no, I don't see it anywhere. Like, please tell me if I'm wrong. Like, please tell me I'm retarded. Like, tell me where it's at. Why does he resist fucking everything? That's the next thing that doesn't make sense. I should use one of these shotguns. Oh, that's not a shotgun. Yeah. Get your ass out of here. Where the fuck is he? Okay, damn it! Came right around as soon as I frickin' came around the corner. Oh, now you want to come up here? Looks like a grenade launcher. I don't know what it is. Grenades. I'm just gonna keep wearing down his freaking shield with this. Shit, what the fuck? A lot of shit, man. Like, comes right behind my back. Whoa, that's new. I didn't like that. Fucking A, dude. Why the fuck is this shit everywhere? What the hell? Dude, this is retarded. This boss sucks. Grab some help. What the fucking hell, dude? This is what I need to use, this gun. This gun and this gun alone. Fuck. Alright, where are the guys at? Hello, faster! Got it. Give me help. Fucking hell. Give me help. Yeah. Fucking hell, I don't even know what hit me. Got some dude behind me. Chasing me down the hallway. Fuck! Oh, shit. Alright, I need you to come back here, dude. Yeah. Got him. Where's he right now? Dang, fucking shield, dude. He's almost dead. At least the shield is. Whoa, did he get another shield? Where the fuck did you even come from, Bran? Alright, so now we're chilling through ourselves. I gotta run. Open it. I'm gonna save him just in case I die. Load! Damn. Where's he at? Come on, man. Come on, man. Got him. I didn't think I got him for a second. Oh, that hit me. Fuck, man. It's spawning in front of me. God damn it. Ugh. Hi! What the fuck? Dude, that's some bullshit. He had like a hair of health left. Oh, I don't like having to fucking cuss like that on fucking camera, but I hate that shit. Dude. Dude. I need to like upgrade my reload speed all the way. Yeah, dude. Alright. I remember my strategy from last time. I'm gonna use this thing. Get his health. Shield down. I ain't hitting him. What the hell? What the fuck? Why am I not shooting anything? Yeah, I think now it's shooting. I don't care if it's cheating. It works. That's why it does that. shit. You got lucky with that one. That was bad timing on my part. Shit! Fucking hit me with another one. Dude, why aren't these things spawned back? What the hell? That's some crap. Fucking put the ice there as soon as I freaking went around that corner. Whoa! Jeez, man. Oh man, I wish I would hit them with that thing. Crap, man. Glad I can hide in these corners though. That helps. This thing obviously does not do much damage. Wish I had a different gun. There we go. I'm just gonna use this thing. Whoa. That got me out. Oh, fucking A. Oh, bitch. God. What's fucking zapping me? Where'd he go? Standing right there. Good codes, y'all. Found the secret spot. What fucking song is this? What the hell? I didn't make this song. This is not my song. Hold up. I must have switched to something else. Why did that pop up? That's not my song. It's some Japanese dude's song. That's so random. I guess that list ended. I was like, that does not sound like a song that I made. Where'd he go? Dude, get out here. Oh, bitch. Oh, punk bitch. Get rid of your shield, motherfucker. Dead now. It's late. Shit hit me. This is awesome. Fuck you, dude. Fuck this guy. Yeah, that's what you get for having too much fucking health. I'm gonna slow death for you. slow and painful. You're gonna be burning alive in that suit, man. Zapping, booming, exploding. Got bullets dinging on your skull every 5 seconds. I'm about to kick your ass. He's like, how are you defeating me? Right, bitch, I just got fucking level 12. That's right, motherfucker.
Fancy that!
Yeah, that was well deserved. Fuck you, dude, you little cheating bastard. Can find a way to cheat too, motherfucker.
Alright. Pardon the old,
Sorry, guys.
business, of course.
You got the iridium? Give it here.
I can camp too, man. What's this? What's all this shit? I can't see this shit. Looks like something I can use. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm dancing too, man. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
I'm intrigued by the violent ways of our saviors.
They're dancing with me, man. Look straight at me dancing. Hell yeah, man. Well deserved. I like these guys. They know how to party. And they're going with the beat, kinda.
Just around the corner.
Love it.
This ship is impressive. Not nearly as many oil stains and thumping noises as the old sanctuary. I've never been able to use iridium the way Lilith does, but I found a technique in this book that might change that.
You're a lot prettier than Lilith, so I like you.
Okay, here goes something.
Like, I heard that. Oh, you can open portals? What is this shit? Can I stand back? I'm gonna stand back. Nobody's back here, so I'm gonna stand back here. You good?
Holy crap! I feel like I could phase lock a planet right now.
Teach me
What
that,
does that
right
mean?
now.
I could get used to that kind of power. Okay.
What does phase locking
Let's get the
mean?
key fragment, Vault Hunter.
What? Let's go, babe.
So, Ava, you survived the invasion. Guess all those hours staring at water taught you something after all.
I can handle myself. I learned to fight way before I met you.
Let's split that shit.
Oh, you know I would, but I've got a loop to sort through.
Nope. Go pack a bag. You get your wish. We're leaving with the Vault Hunter.
Wait, for real? I mean, yeah, cool.
Vault Hunter, check this out. The Iridians left messages like these all over the galaxy. I always figured there was a connection between sirens and vaults. I can't read it, but it must mean something.
Well, it's pretty. Not as pretty as you, though. Anyways, what are we doing here? Let's go. Oh, weird. It's like a big boob statue. What does that mean? It's a strange statue. Anyways, here.
This relic's been
Gotta
there
have
before.
a... Never mind.
But as long as Malawan knows it's here, Venus will never be safe.
Alright, where's the reload? Increase my reload speed. Where the fuck is it? One of these. Really? No, it's gotta be one of these. Maybe it's later. I don't want increased magazine size. I want increased reload speed. Really, it's somewhere. Is that it? Reload speed right there. Alright, it's the next one. Okay, well I gotta get some of these then. Damn, this one's got 5 on it too. Cold bore. Same game, increased weapon swap speed. That's better. That's better than nothing. Oh, and it unlocked the next line too. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I want to say that for next line.
What's going on?
Alright. Progressing well. Let's go.
The people of Athenas are gonna have to fend for themselves for a little while. More important things, I should tell you this before I explain it to Lilith. The real reason I took Ava on as an apprentice, she's going to be a siren someday. And I want to make sure she's ready when that happens. See you up in the stars, Vault Hunter.
Whoa, okay. I didn't know that was a gun rack. Man, I'm not picking them up if they're like out of my level anymore. It's getting on my nerves. Want some shit that's like level 12. Look at this shit, dude. There's only 2 guns here that are level 12. That looks kind of... I like that the way it looks. I need to go back to Sanctuary and upgrade my slots. Jesus Christ, man. They're getting crazy with these boxes. Why can't I pick this up? Echo theme. Lab? This one's kinda good. 243, yeah, let's get it. I need that. I don't really need it, but I want it. Let's get rid. Is that a... what is that? Is that an assault rifle? I think it is. I'm not sure. Get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of that. Need to switch out my grenades. What is that? Class mod? I don't even know what that is. Violent speed? Okay. Whatever. What is that? Oh, can I put something else in my bag? That's weird. That means. It's like a kid in a candy store, man. How's that? Is that fast travel? Is that water? Why is it all purple? Why doesn't it let me fast travel? I had to click a certain point on the map. That's kind of dumb, but okay. Guess I might as well go ahead and get off for tonight. I did say about 30 minutes. I don't want to make too long of a video either. Getting late too. But I do appreciate everybody for stopping by.
Lilith tells me you have acquired a vault key fragment. Bring it to me. I shall keep it safe while you gallivant around in search of the other pieces.
Hello, semi-adult human. I am
Claptrap! Holy crap, I've heard so much about you!
Wait, what?
Yeah! We live on the Bullywugs, and Captain Flint, and the stairs! I make Maya tell me about it all the time.
So you want to hear stories about how...
Please don't kill me! Yeah!
Have you come to the right place?
I still don't know how to navigate this ship. It's so like all over the place.
A new vault key fragment. Just holding this makes my skin tingle. That and I ate one of Marcus's discount burritos. In case you were wondering, this isn't a complete vault. Why the Iridians split the keys into fragments is anyone's guess, but the vault key on Pandora required 3 pieces. should return to Lilith. I'm sure she and Maya have a lot of catching up to do, or whatever it is people with social lives do. No, thank you. Give me a sterile room full of surgical equipment any day. You found my science machine. I created it to prove myself the smartest. In 6 galaxies.
I don't understand.
Diminish the existential terror and self-hatred that plagues
Well,
my
exclamation
everyday
points
life.
everywhere, but I can't do anything with them.
Feel free to plug it back in and take a shot at the champ, as it were. What do you mean a siren apprentice? I can't explain it right now, Lilith, but she's going to be a siren someday. We'll talk about this later. What's up, killer? Maya says you kicked some major ass.
Ah, that was nice. I really put a lot of these out.
I believe it. Well, 1 fragment down, 2 more to go. So what is this all about, Lilith? Why is Malawon on Athenas? Our key fragment has been a secret for generations. How did they find out about it now? I'm not sure. The Calypsos seem to know more about the vaults than any of us, even Tannis. They knew about the vault, so they told Malawon to invade
We are moving right now.
They say they're after something called the Great Vault. The vault comes from Museum, must be part of the plan.
I guess we're going up and down.
We will, Firehawk. Not sure anyone calls it that anymore.
Lilith, long time. So, things.
Wow, nice mustache.
Thanks. Except, see, mustache. Listen, I'm gonna have to cash in on that Allies card. Katagawa's got an asteroid-mounted laser aimed at Atlas HQ, and he's threatening to slice me in half unless I surrender. I'm, freaking out here! Freaking out! And Zero reports the laser's being powered by a vault key fragment, so,
All I needed to hear, we're on it.
now we're talking! Yay! Allies! Reese! Out.
Go down there and help Reese with his laser issue, Vault Hunter. I hope Reese knows what he's doing. Lilith says he's one of us, but can't trust a man with a mustache. That's just science.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
the tattoo.
Well, anyways, like I said, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. If y'all like the video, go ahead and like. If you're new to the channel, please follow. And I might be on